wasn't even like a French kiss or anything. It was just like a little like lip to lip. But I just remember feeling like feeling like I melted. Like it was just like, I don't know. I was somewhere else. What's up? It's your girl Porchea-Londone here, and today I'm going to be reacting to one of my favorite media platforms videos. I love XONecole, and I'm going to be reacting to their Man Crave men respond to, what is it? How men feel about women making the first move. So today I'm going to be responding to that, and then I'll give my input, comments, opinions at the end. So let's check it out.
And she just walked up to me and grabbed my lips, and she was like, "Ooh, you got some nice lips." I'm like, "Who the hell is this?"
What a man, what a man, what a man, not another good man.
How I feel when a woman makes the first move is I love it.
I love when a woman makes the first move. I don't think it has to be just men. I like the fact if a woman knows what she wants, she goes get it.
When a woman makes the first move, that makes me feel more comfortable because, you know, it's a lot to put yourself out there to kind of reach out and take that leap, I guess.
I love it. I love when a woman makes the first move. You know, like it lets me know she's really interested. She's a woman on a mission.
Pause. The first like 4 guys are like, I love it. I love when women make the first move. It's so funny because I don't know about other women, but it's been my experience to learn the opposite. You don't make the first move. Just because I've been taught men are natural pursuers, men are natural this. I was taught that growing up, and as I've gotten older and like had male friends and, you know, dated myself, I've learned that men do kind of like when you aren't afraid to kind of put yourself in position. Like, I don't think they want you to always go all the way. They still want to be able to kind of have their space to do their thing. But there's nothing wrong with like putting yourself in position. And I naturally gravitate towards men who are more introverted and are more reserved. So this is really interesting so far. Okay, that first, we're gonna get into that first line later because let me just say play.
Make things a lot easier because a lot of times dudes be in their heads.
I've actually had that happen a lot in my life, and it's actually interesting.
Humble brag, sir. Humble
brag. I do find it attractive.
Because I'm an aggressive person as well, so it seems like a strong personality with my strong personality is always fun, it's always exciting. So the first move.
Okay, so just because you approach somebody, does that mean that you necessarily have a strong personality? Because I think that sometimes people step outside of their comfort zones if they see something that they really want, because I don't think that women go for just every man that they find attractive, but that's just my opinion.
Move is never a bad thing, ladies.
I like when a woman makes the first move. That's how I got my girl right now. I was at the bar. I wasn't even really like stunned. I was slick bummy, you know what I'm saying? I was out there with my boys, and she just walked up to me and grabbed my lips, and she was like, "Ooh, you got some nice lips." I'm like, "Who the hell is this?" Over time.
Okay, first of all, this had to have been pre-Rona. Even if it was, who's out here just grabbing lips? Like, I don't even do that to people I'm with. Like, I mean, like, you might grab someone's face for a kiss, whatever, but like, who out here grabbing? How do you grab like, I'm not saying he's not telling the truth. I'm just saying that I've never heard of these things. I've never heard of anyone doing this. And I would be extremely taken aback. I don't care if you think my lips are nice. Don't touch me. But continue with your story, sir.
Yes. Over time, we started seeing each other more and more, and then, you know, it happened.
So it's twofold. I see confidence, or I can feel like you're desperate. And the reason why.
Finally, okay, somebody is giving a different opinion, because these guys are sitting here acting like everything's all good. Oh yeah, when she makes the move, it's great, it's great, it's great. And I have heard stories from my female friends where they have made the move and guys have been a little taken aback. So finally somebody is like, okay, it can sometimes give off a desperate vibe. I don't think that's necessarily right, but I just wanted to like hear a different side of it, because I know there's no way that it's always welcome, always okay.
I say this because I've had a lot of women who have approached me on like social media, and if I don't respond, they continue to kind of just hit me up. I just feel like something may not be right. I'll take the little, the little stare, cause like if she's staring at me, like, all right, this staring can't go on too long.
You know the look.
You know what you want. You might as well go ahead and
Shoot that shot.
A great kiss. A great kiss has got to be something that's like in the moment.
Just be all up in them. You can't just be too aggressive.
you gotta know when to do it. You can't hesitate. You can't. You gotta get in there. You know what I'm saying?
The lip locking, the tongue and everything, cause you just can't like throw the tongue up in there. Like it just gotta naturally flow. Like you gotta feel it.
And then sometimes you don't really know like if it's gonna be a like a little peck or and then it just depends on the moment.
I don't sound horny, but like when it's spontaneous.
When I first met my girl, the only thing we did, like the first couple times we hung out, even by ourselves, was just kiss. I knew when we first kissed that it was passionate. Like I wasn't looking for a next step. I just wanted that kiss to see like, was it right? And it felt good.
So I wasn't even expecting them to get into the kiss thing, but I'll touch on that a little bit later. Let me talk about first, like the first move. I know I made some comments throughout, but I'm just like, I have a lot of guy friends and I talk to them about things like this all the time. And I was so glad when that guy came in. It was just like, sometimes it can come off as desperate because I feel like a lot of guys in the video were just like, yeah. And it kind of was coming off like it was an ego boost versus them like actually being genuinely interested in the girl. Like I know at least one of them said that was how they met. But that whole story with the like touching the lips was crazy for me. But I mean, if it's true, whatever. It's just weird. I would never do that. I would never want anyone to do that to me. But yeah, I just was just like, okay, there's no way. Like this just sounds like y'all just like y'all ego stroke. Like do you actually pursue, get into, maintain a relationship with a woman that is forward and headstrong like that? Because for me personally, I love being pursued. What woman doesn't? But I don't have a problem with like putting myself in position because as I stated earlier, I tend to like guys who are more on the reserved side just because I do know I don't think I have a big personality, but I have a bigger personality and I don't have the capacity for someone with a personality that's bigger than mine. Like I'm pretty chill and laid back, but I can be fun. I'm a fun girl. But I like to think that I'm also chill and laid back, so I need somebody who brings that to the table. I've dated guys that were extroverted and it's just not for me. It's a no for me, dog. Like sometimes I want it to be quiet. Sometimes I want to talk and I just want a guy that can listen and just isn't afraid to like be in the background because I do a lot of things that are kind of publicized. Like I love the idea of just having a dude that's just like laid back in the cut, not like trying to be on the radar, kind of off the grid type of thing. Like still has his own life, but not like necessarily in the spotlight. So yeah, with guys like that, you do tend to have to kind of not like pull them along or anything, but they might be shy to approach you, so you might have to kind of put yourself in position. And what do I mean by that? By put yourself in position, I mean like it's kind of hard to meet people on the street, but like let's say you guys are at a coffee shop and he's checking out and you go up and you check out, you go up behind him, maybe you compliment his watch, or you just do something to kind of get the conversation going so he can see that you're interested, but you're not directly like, here's my phone number, let's go out, but just like, oh my gosh, I really like that watch you're wearing, where'd you get that from? Or yeah, that shirt is really dope. Like just sparking a conversation with them because they are more reserved. Because I don't know, reserved and shy, and it's just, I don't know, it's I like it. It does something for me. Okay, so now let's get into this kissing part, which I was not expecting them to talk about this. My love language is physical touch. So if I'm in a relationship, we definitely we lock in some lips. Like that's very important to me. They were describing kissing just like so passionately. Like I don't think I've ever really thought about it like to put it into words, but I mean I think they did a good job. They described it kind of perfect. Like you want to like be in the moment, you gotta like feel the vibe and know like what type of kiss it is. You know, you just gotta, you know, you get lost in the sauce. Like when I think about, and even like when I think about my favorite kisses that I've had, like I don't know if everyone else has these, but I do. So like my favorite first kiss, it was with this guy like 10 years ago, 10, 11 years ago. And it was after a date, and we were in front of my house getting ready to say goodbye. And I wasn't expecting it. Like, I had known him for quite some time, but I was like, we went to school together and everything. I wasn't expecting him to kiss me, but like, I remember he grabbed my face, and he's like so tall and I'm so short. Like, he's like a foot taller than me. And I remember I felt like I was off the ground, even though I wasn't. Like, I remember it wasn't even like a French kiss or anything. It was just like a little like lip to lip. But I just remember feeling like feeling like I melted. Like, it was just like, I don't know, I was somewhere else. But it was just like one of my favorite first kisses ever. And those to me are like the best ones, when you're just like, you're so happy, and you feel like, I don't know, you know it's time. And I don't know if you like I said, I love physical touch, and so like he like put his hands here, and like, I don't know, it was great. Like, that was one of my first kisses, and yeah, I liked it. So yeah, this was really interesting. I love this like what is it? I keep forgetting. Man Crave series. So I'm gonna do some more of these reaction videos. Y'all let me know what y'all think. If you want me to react to something else in particular, let me know down in the comments below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all of that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Holla.